Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play the Guild of Dungeoneering. When last we left off, Sirrah the Bruiser, when Sirrah was actually a spellcaster in Albion, pulverized a Minotaur through sheer force of power and great defensive cards. And I will be the first to admit that I've been going about dealing with things like fire elementals completely wrong, rather than trying to brute force them with cards that protect me against physical attacks. Perhaps I should indeed start taking cards that defend me against magic attacks. Because after all, a bruiser's ability for spiky damage works regardless of what type of damage you defend. It's just that generally the cards that also deal magic defense also have great magic attack stats, and the bash cards, for instance, are pretty good. But we shall indeed think of a different thing to build there, and we shall probably get different things. The last thing we need to get here is the Talisman of the Crone for 50 gold, which we shall get, which means we have all of the Tier 1 equipment. All 4 adventurers, all 4 buildings, and all 4 talismans, which means we need to start saving up 500 gold to get more. We shall go exploring. We have this place here. None shall pass. The Dark Duel. Defeat the Black Knight. Sirrah, you've been doing well so far. Let's see if that continues. This is a boss fight. Different to the others. A worthy challenger at last! We have 8 turns to basically get as much as we can from the Black Knight. Because unless we go to him, he's not going to come to us. Well, he will come to us in 8 turns. He will just move immediately to our square. He has Armed 5 and Death 5, and he's mundane, which means that incoming magic attacks get +1 damage. So, while we also want to be able to get lots of defensive cards, because Armed 5 is horrendous, we want a lot of physical cards, there will also need to be a little bit of magic cards in here too, because he has 10 health, and armed magic attacks indeed take more of the, he takes more damage from magic attacks. So, we want to put this fountain down and see what we get. It's something terrible. Right. In that case, I want to put a corridor down here. We want to fight something. Let us fight this rat. Excellent. We have 8 turns with which to get to one of those chests. Basically, we have 8 turns in which we need to level up as much as we possibly can. Because the Black Knight, regardless, will come and fight us in 8 turns. So let us fight. And win, because this is a rat. Easily done. For now, I'm going to pick the wooden board, because that is a good card. Good technique! Well, thank you. Very nice of you to say. Very nice of you to say. So what we're going to do is we're going to go room, room, goblin. Because now you'll move 2 squares to a space we've already been to, into this place. And we'll fight this goblin, and pulverize this goblin by the looks of it. We really, however, need some much better equipment. We need much better equipment if we're going to fight this boss monster. However, we will see if we can get a bit of magic damage going, so that we can take advantage of the mundane trait. There's a wooden stool. There's a paper crown. Out of these, I mean, this has armor 1 and crush 1, but out of these, we're going to take the paper crown. Impressive form! Thank you. We don't seem to be getting anything, however, that's going to help us with getting into this part of the map. We've literally actually shut this part of the map off because of how we've built it, but there's not much we could have done there. We're not getting very many good cards at all. Like, these are level 1 monsters. We're not getting good equipment. And we're not leveling. Ow! We're not leveling either. This could be a problem for Sirrah. However, we shall persevere. And hopefully we'll win. I mean, I'm trying here, but we're just not being given very good equipment. A twig. I suppose. Better than nothing. Getting some last-minute practice in? I am indeed. I want to actually fight the skeleton here. Mainly because the skeleton may not destroy me. Hey, a fountain of power. That's pretty good. That's very good. And just in case we end up running out of things to fight, we'll put a null there. We're dueling in 5 turns. That's a nice card to get. Kapow. Kapow. That's also a nice card to get. The reason why I took that wooden board, the wooden board there, is because of that repel card. Yeah, pulverizing the skeleton. Here we go. Excellent. And one more hit should do the trick. We can block it, or we can get through the block with this unblockable attack. And now we're level 3. And now we're getting some things, I guess. Actually, this is a pretty good card. It's got a slam card and a fire blast card. This is also a pretty good card, but we're going to take the cooking part. We do not look like much of an adventurer here. What we want to do right now is we want to start thinking about building onwards. So we're going to actually put a mimic here. And I dare say we should probably put the scorpion there. We want to get to level 4. We also want some good equipment, because we don't actually have a... Ow! Fortunately, I have something to hit you back with. Ouch! That hurt. This is going to hurt you, though. Repel card to the rescue. Really good card. It's just a really good card. And mimics don't have any traits. Might as well just take this. Hopefully you do not deal 2 points of damage next turn. No, you've only dealt 1, which means we've won! Haha! That was close, though. Closer than I would have liked. What do we get? Ooh, that's just better. That is really just better. Yeah, the Fire Blast is good, the Slam is good, but Counter and Brace defends against everything. That's a good card. And we get the Fountain of Power, which is nice. So what we want to do now is we want to start putting other rooms and monsters so that we can start fighting them. We also want this treasure chest. This treasure chest is really going to help us. Ow. That is not good. Fortunately, we have the fountain here. The fountain that... let's have a... When fully blocking an attack, deal 1 damage. I can't see what the fountain trait does right now. Oh, wait, hang on. Heroes' unblockable attacks gain +1 magic damage this fight. Which is nice, but we're actually getting really badly hurt. Oh dear. We could lose this. Was I wrong in deciding to pick this, No, I was not. There we go. Just getting a bit unlucky with cards. We're getting a bit unlucky with cards. We have a lot of defensive cards next turn. Which means, fortunately, we win. That was close. Also, ooh, that's a good card. That's also a good card. That's not so good. I'm going to take the spear. That's a good set of cards. And we get the treasure chest. Ooh. That's really good. That's really good. +2 health and brace all physical damage when he has armed 5? Yes. We actually want to fight a bandito here, I think, now. I think we can take on a bandito. I think we can take one on. We really want a nice shield at this point. We have lots of health. You have very little. 7 health compared to my lots. At this point, I actually want to use Brace, because I don't want him to discard one of my amazing cards. And we'll use Interrupt, because you don't have any magic attacks at all. And this is why I kept Repel. Yeah. No. You have a lot of really... Ow! +2 physical attack next turn. You are going to be decimated. 3 quick damage. What do you drop? The Heater Shield! Ooh, but I lose Shield Wall for that. Bone Helmet. Actually, I just want some gold here. Right, this is the last chance that I get to loot some nice items. I want the actual normal shield that gives Tenacious. I think we're pretty prepared to deal with this, though. I think the Black Knight is going to lose. At least I hope. We'll just use an Oi here. These unblockable attacks are actually quite annoying here. This is more like it. Lock all. Kapow. And now, this is going to sting. 3 points of physical damage. Followed very quickly by 1 point of physical damage and Spiky. Victory! And loot. Do I want that? No, I don't. I don't want that either. I don't want that either. We'll just take some gold. Here he comes! Here I come, worthy challenger! Nyong. The Black Knight is here! And he deals magical damage with his death cards. So we want to use Shift here, because we can't do much there, but we can draw a card. For the nice Try Chump card that we managed to get a hold of. So he does actually do a nice mixture of... Oh, Interrupt! Now I'm glad I took a card that has some magic defense. Look at that! He's not doing well at all. That's gonna hit me. Might as well just use an Oi here. We have a lot of nice defensive cards, though. Like this Get Out of Here from the Bruiser. I think we've pretty much got this fight under control. Yep. He doesn't have Fury, he doesn't have any of those abilities. You just need to deal 2 points of damage. Or we just need to absolutely pummel him with Shield Wall. How much pain can we cause? Actually, we'll just beat him with Brace. Pow! Victory! Goodbye, Black Knight. You were indeed a worthy foe. We win.
Oh, look. It's your Dungeoneer who survived. Just look at the joy. I'm so teary-eyed. Do you think that they'll all come back alive? Well, I suppose if they don't, then at least they all tried.
The Black Knight's helm. Hurrah! We won. Cira survives another day. Well done. We only have a few more dungeons to go. We have this one again. This one, which we're definitely going to have to pick. Some interesting people to... interesting strategies as well, because I might try with McGoopin the Mime. Oh yes. I might try with McGoopin the Mime. And in fact, we might actually take a different charm, different blessing. We might take the Hug in a Bottle. Let's try that next time. McGoopin in the mine thing. Looks like a mine. In the Cave of Fire. With the Hug in a Bottle. The worst game of Cluedo you've ever seen. I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.